Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Speed English YouTube channel. Today, I have a small challenge for you. This episode is only 5 minutes long. So, here is your challenge. Stay with me until the very end. Try to keep your full attention for these 5 minutes. When you finish listening, write the word "done" in the comments. I really want to know how many of you can complete this challenge. Now, let me ask you an important question. How can you practice English more effectively? The word effectively means in a smart and useful way. It means using your time wisely. It does not mean studying for many hours every day. It means practicing in a way that helps your brain remember English. It helps you speak English, and it helps you use English in real situations. Many English learners spend a lot of time studying. They watch English videos. They write new vocabulary in notebooks. They repeat sentences. They study grammar rules. All of these activities can be helpful. But there is one problem. Many learners keep doing the same activities in the same way. Today, I want to show you a few different methods. These methods are simple. They are practical. And they can make your English practice much more active. So, let's get started. Tip number 1. Try to remember English without looking. This is one of the simplest ways to make your practice stronger. When you study English, do not always keep the words in front of your eyes. Sometimes, remove the help. For example, read this sentence. I usually have breakfast at around 8 o'clock. Now, look away from the sentence. If you are watching this video with subtitles, stop looking at the screen. Try to say the sentence by yourself. Maybe you remember it perfectly. I usually have breakfast at around 8 o'clock. Excellent. Maybe you remember only part of it. That is okay too. Now look at the sentence again. Check your answer. Then, close the text once more. Try to say the sentence again. Why is this useful? Because your brain is doing real work. You are not simply looking at English. You are trying to bring the English back from your memory. This makes your memory stronger. You can use this method with many things. Try it with useful phrases. Try it with short conversations. You can even use it with small paragraphs. The method is simple. Read. Look away. Remember. Check. Then say it again. This small technique can make a big difference in your English practice. Now, let's move to the second tip. Tip number 2. Practice something for a short time. Then, return to it later. Many learners spend one long session studying the same thing. For example, they may study 5 new phrases for 1 hour. Then, they stop. After a few days, they cannot remember most of the phrases. There is a smarter way. Study for a short time. Take a break. Then, test yourself again later. For example, learn 5 useful English phrases in the morning. At lunchtime, try to remember those phrases again. In the evening, make 3 new sentences with them. The next day, test yourself one more time. This method is often more useful than studying everything for one long period. Your brain needs time. It needs repetition. And it needs to meet the same information again and again. So, do not only ask yourself, how many hours did I study today? Ask yourself another question. Did I return to what I learned? That is a much better question. You do not have to learn everything at once. Learn a little now. Review it later. Use it again tomorrow. This is a smarter way to practice English. And now let's look at the final tip. Practice with short listening tests. You do not always need to listen to a long English video. Sometimes a very short listening practice can be extremely useful. You can listen to just 1 minute. Choose a short part of a video or podcast. Listen carefully. Then pause. Now write down everything you remember hearing. Try to write the words and sentences you heard. After that, check the original script. Compare your answer with the real English. You may discover something interesting. Maybe you missed a small word. Maybe you misunderstood a sentence. Maybe you hear a new expression. You may even notice a grammar pattern that you did not notice before. You do not need to understand an entire podcast every time you practice. 1 minute can be enough. 2 minutes can be enough. Even 10 minutes can be enough. The important thing is not always the length of your practice. The important thing is the quality of your practice. So, try this method. Listen, pause, write, check, then listen again. This kind of practice may feel slow, but it can be very powerful. So, let's quickly review today's 3 ideas. First, close the text and try to remember. Second, practice for a short time and return to the same English later. Third, use short listening tests. Listen carefully. Pause. Write what you hear and check your answer. These methods can help you use your study time more wisely. Remember this. Smart English practice is not about doing more and more. It is about practicing in the right way, at the right time, with the right method. Thank you so much for spending these 5 minutes with me. And congratulations if you stayed until the end. If you completed the challenge, write "done" in the comments. Keep practicing, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep improving your English one small step at a time. I will see you in the next episode of Speed English. Bye for now.